So obviously I'm using the Gong Dao Bei, because that's how I roll. Big old leaves. So a lot of, like I was saying, so Mao Feng is mostly about the savoriness. That flavor is about, you're looking, it's savory. And there's other things that should go along with that. But if I taste a Mao Feng and it's not savory, I'm just kind of like, you didn't really achieve it. Now the late picks are going to be less savory. They're going to be more bold. They're going to be more bitter. They're going to be stronger vegetalness. But they still should be there. Sorry, actually just woke up. Ish. One of the ways when I talk about when in terms of machine-made Mao Feng, one of the big kind of things it lacks is the savoriness. I talk about the Mao Fengs that look too straight and they're too stiff. On my pinky, I still can't move it. Those are machine-made ones, and they lack the savoriness, and it's light, it's bright, it may have like a floral note or have something, but it's not savory. There's no thickness, and like imagine having a longjing that that doesn't have the chestnut note. Imagine having a unroasted yensha. You're like, okay, like sure, this is made from yensha cultivar, and you've done some of the stuff. Yeah, sure, it's probably a Longjing cultivar, and it's a green tea from the Longjing cultivar, but there's no chestnut note. Like it's that sort of thing. Like you can almost. For me, I would even hesitate to call things like that Longjing, or Mao Feng. I think the I don't have it. I'm literally dumping water out on the floor, partially because I know I'm mopping right after this. For me, the name of a tea, the value of of naming the tea is to help tell the drinker what flavor to expect. If I'm being told it's a Longjing, and the reason they put Longjing is so I can expect the Longjing flavor, and I won't expect the Guapian flavor. Because flavor is really what's important. Everything is about the flavor. The making, the cultivar, it all comes together for the flavor. So if you tell me a tea is something, but it doesn't taste like that, well, then it's not that. And it's it's a late picked Mao Feng, and it's a really simple flavor. It's pretty simple. It's not completely bland, and I don't want to accidentally overstress the simpleness of it. But this is not particularly a tea. Oh, the question that always bugs me. I'm so bad at this. 100? Like, what's the standard? I get this question all the time, and I can never answer it. Those guy ones actually, I gotta drop the price a little bit. I got different ones, cheaper ones. So I think these are the standard Gaiwan, and what is that? 100 milliliters, 110, 90, kind of in that. Yeah, and I think so. And I'm actually about to drop the price to I think $3 a Gaiwan because I got different ones. My original store ran out, and a new store they're a little thicker, but cheaper. Um, and so I think these guy ones are going to be great for that. Just because they are the standard size, and they're $3. So you can pick up 3 or 4 of them for $9. You can pick up 3 of them for $9. You can't pick up 4 of them for $9. That's not how numbers work. It's always going to bug me. Yeah, and I think I'm going to carry a few different cheap guy ones. I want to carry the. I'm going to pick it up today. Actually, I'll go pick it up. There's another cheap guy one that has. I think it's the 5-star Wuxing Red Star, whatever the major tea company in Wushan is. It has their label on it, and this is a guy one that you see in like every fucking Yensha shop. Yeah, and I could almost drop. Let me just drop the price. No, I could really just drop the price right now. I got the computer behind me. It's a bummer though, because the original basic guy ones that were on the website were just a really, really good price for what they were. So Mao Feng's this year are definitely lighter. They're lighter across the board. God, this is ADD. This is my a new thing to do. Let me stop exactly what I was doing and do this new thing. Already started. Plus, I'm afraid if I don't do it now, I'm going to forget. There we go. $3 done. Guy Wan's on the website, only $3. Yeah, so Mao Feng's this year are definitely lighter, and they're lighter across the board. And so this year, the late picked Chashan isn't as vegetal as it was in previous years, to be honest. Which is fine. It's still actually, it's still vegetal, but in fact, like the vegetalness is a little calmer, which is allowing the savoriness to come out a little more. Because I think the savoriness was always there, but the vegetalness or the other flavors were kind of overpowering it. And this time, those other flavors are a little calmer, so you're getting the savoriness a little bit more. Interestingly enough, this tea, I've talked with different people about this tea, and especially recently in the Discord. DM me for Discord links. There's a Swedish dude Discord, the Wu Cha. You can be part of the Wu Cha clan. There is so I was talking with people about the late picked Mao Feng from last year, and people are trying it recently and being like, it's still really good. So there's something about this tea that actually it stores really well. Because I remember I had it last winter. I had a late picked Mao Feng, and I wasn't even storing it particularly well. It was kind of that last bag that kept getting kind of pushed around and put in this box and put on this shelf. And then, so not even anything fancy. Sup, what's up? I'm still waiting for that. We still got to talk about that hip hop discussion. Because Kendrick, did you hear the new Kendrick song? Kendrick got some new shit. But yeah, so actually the late pick has potential for like really, really good storing. I think it stores really well, just because like it does have these bold flavors. Because it has bold flavors and not much complexity. Um, these, yeah, I forget what it's called. I think it's just like something number five. Um, but the when you have these bold, simple, when stuff ages, the flavors mellow out. And so if you have a very complex tea where there's a lot of flavors but they're not that strong, this is the flavors are not very strong to begin with. So when they mellow out, they kind of. But when you have these other teas, strike one. Don't you sass talk me. She's talking about cakes. If I could throw something at you, I would. But when you have these cakes, damn it! Now you have me saying cakes. When you have teas that have more simpler but stronger flavors, when these stronger flavors mellow out, they're still able to be present. They don't get too soft. This is why teas like gongmei. This is why teas like gongmei and late. This is why gongmeis are usually the ones gongmei shoumeis. These are the ones that are put into cakes usually or aged usually, because they have these more simple flavors. So when they mellow, they don't lose them. But fuck cakes, loose tea all day. Loose tea all day. Loose tea, loose tea. I'll work on it. Loose tea all day. Loose tea gang sign. Loose tea all day. I mean, it's minty. It's like it's minty. It's like cooked bok choy. Kind of you like kind of burnt a little bit, maybe not burnt, but like because it has some of that toastiness to it. There is, the bitterness. I mean, it's not bitter as much as like tannic, astringent. It's not so much coming from like bad making as it's just coming from a bigger leaf. It's the same sort of astringency you might get in so what's the astringent plant? Like some of the raw vegetables, that sort of same. I'm blanking on what. There's one vegetable that's astringent bitter, and I'm blanking on it. But it's that sort of, you can tell it's from the leaf and not from like moisture getting stuck in the leaf or like this going wrong. For $5 an ounce and like $8. I think this one's like $8 for 50 grams. Yeah, I think that's what this one is. Kugwa. Okay, yeah, no, well, Kugwa is different. It's not that bitterness, but like snap peas. I feel like there's like a Western phenomenon, a vegetable that's more commonly eaten in the West. Um, that when you eat it raw, it's like a little stringent, a little. I don't know. I'm blanking. Snow peas, yeah. I'm kind of thinking like snow peas, string peas, lima beans. Like I feel like it's one of the pods. like string beans. Like I think if you like eat a like string beans, snow beans. Maybe, yeah, that sort of idea. I don't think there's just one, but it's that sort of bitterness, the radish. I think the yeah, it's kind of like a radishy bitterness, actually. Yeah, actually, I like that radish. That's because it's that sort of like it's not strong. It's not like bitter, but it's like. That's the bathroom. Actually, I think radish is a really good note for this because with this vegetalness, there is that sort of smoothness to it. That's sort of like radish has that not creamy, but like there's something else there. Mm. Get a tea leaf. And now we're gonna do the thing. My favorite thing to do is we're gonna just drink straight from the bottom. I get this question a lot. Why do you leave it here? Is this super bitter? Yes, this is super bitter. Right now, this is still brewing, and the idea is that when I add more water, it will even out the flavor, and I don't have to start over every single time because Gongdao Bay Brewing uses longer steeps, and unlike a Gaiwan, which is kind of quick steeps, at least in the beginning, because the Gongbao Bay steeps are always longer. This is like a jump start, but this is going to be super bitter, super strong. This is going to be like the espresso. All that angst, you know me. I'd be about those antioxidants and shit. I'd be on that antioxidant kick. Okay, though, on the topic of antioxidants, like, I don't believe it. Like, so antioxidants, I think, is one of the funniest fucking things that people get caught up in. Like, I remember there was one time I was at this like bodega, like which is like a New York corner store, like a deli, and I'm buying some juice or whatever, and there's these two girls in front of me, and clearly not from New York, um, smart ass, and they have this like blueberry juice, and it was and it's this juice, and it's like claiming antioxidants, and it's claiming all this shit on the label, and it's this really deep blue color, and they're just looking at it, just like amazed at the color. They're like, "Oh my god, it's so blue!" And this is, I shit you not, this is the conversation they had verbatim. They were like, "I wonder what makes it so blue," and the other one goes, "Probably the antioxidants." And I just go, "It's the food coloring." Oh my god, the antioxidants make it blue. When in doubt, antioxidants. Your beauty is timeless, Nelden. Fucking antioxidants. It's strong. Yeah, and but I mean, even when you squeeze, and you would have to like see because this was clearly food coloring blueness. You have this because this was also, and then and this context. This wasn't all natural, like expensive blueberry juice. This was $2, like probably a shit ton of sugar. Um, you got it from the corner store. This wasn't from a health food store. This was like next to the 40s and the Coca-Cola, and it was also like, and yeah, yeah. It's the same antioxidants. Like if Gatorade, it's blueness. The it's a cleanse. It's how I cleanse. antioxidants or free radicals. Jesus Christ. Well, what's sort of unrelated, but like, blue Powerade's the best one. Everyone knows that. Blue Powerade. I think we talk about Gatorades. We could have conversations. Um, there's no such thing as a free lunch or a free radical. Um, oh my God. I wonder. So I was talking with a friend about just like the amount of stupid conversations that stopped when COVID hit. Like, did you realize once COVID hit, since COVID has hit, there has been like no new health craze. There has been no new like trendy thing. People are just like, no, I'm actually trying not to get sick. I'm not trying to like maybe sort of prevent future me from maybe getting cancer. Like, no, I'm trying not to get sick right now. Um, like, I got real shit to worry about. Hashtag the new tagline of COVID. COVID, you have real shit to worry about now. Like social justice warriors got way more quiet after COVID. Going through Powerade. Oh yeah, obviously you gotta pour the Powerade in the most traditional way. Kung Fu Kool-Aid. This is amazing. Did you guys have 50-cent sodas? I'd like I would now I'd be very careful with that one. Did you guys have 50-cent sodas? Or like I don't know what the name was. In New York we just call them 50-cent sodas. It was these like sodas that came in a little plastic like barrel. Like it looked like a barrel. It was like that big. Um that orange drink. Like, you guys, Dave Chappelle, you guys want some orange juice? What is this juice thing? I want drink. I want that orange drink. Um, chocolate drink. Yoo-hoo. Yoo-hoo. If you look at the bottle, it's not called chocolate milk. It's called chocolate drink. I need I only drink. Yeah, no. It's and the other one is Kraft cheese. It's not cheese. It's cheese product. Um, yeah, if you look at the labels on stuff, like things are not things. Things just seem like things. Well, I don't think there's milk in there. There isn't milk in there. I think it's water. Speaking from someone who is lactose intolerant and I'll enjoy a YooHoo. Don't get. I am not hating on YooHoo. Um, but I think they use water. I don't think it's milk. Um, oh yeah, I'm so surprised we're not more dead. Hey, Hoyum T. Oh, Hoyum T is doing some really cool stuff. I meant to actually post one of their stuff on their moments. They're in. You're in Assam. Hoyum T, you want to get on a live really quick and talk about what you're doing? I gotta kill them. How do I stop? I gotta stop this live on